All right, hello YouTube. I've been meaning to tour the sketchbook for a while. I've just been incredibly lazy with actually just posting in general. I've been very lazy. And I've also been just caught up in college jail and with my college class. So I just haven't had a whole lot of free time to make anything. But I have this sketchbook right here. I've completed it since early June, and it's just been sitting here on my shelf, just waiting to be toured. So, and I don't think I've uploaded to the main channel in about a month. We'll just see how this goes. But anyways, I got Dutch Bro sticker, bunch of just stickers on here, including those Walmart label stickers or whatever. And I have some receipts on the back. That's a Jimmy John's thing. Okay. I should probably tell you guys what kind of sketchbook this is. I'm not gonna gatekeep unlike some people. This is a Talens art creation sketchbook. I really like them. They're decent. This is very decent, and they're cheap depending on where you get them. Obviously I ordered online, so it's a lot more expensive. They're just not in my area. But fuck it. I like the paper a lot. I think it works pretty well for me. It's cheap, and it's I do wish they had pockets though, and they come in fun little colors and shit. I'm not sponsored, but this is my first time using one of this size. It took a bit of getting used to because of how it's not really an A5. It's actually pretty long. I don't know if this looks right on camera, but yeah. And I have a certain sketchbook that I've been meaning to tour, though it is unfortunately not finished yet. So this is sketchbook 13, at least with my tracking, and this right here is sketchbook 12. And if you've been on my alt channel, I may have given a sneak peek at this one. It's just this big A4 sketchbook, and I have about, what the fuck? I have this amount left. It's 200 pages in total. So yeah, been meaning to finish that, but I've had so many sketchbooks running out of my ears that I've just been lazy. God damn, my mouth is really dry. Okay, so let's just fucking get started. Let's open it up. I don't even remember what's in here half the time, but I do remember some key parts. So this was from May to June. I thought it was a bit of an April, but I was incorrect. So I just started drawing in it. Started May 13th, 2024 and completed June 12th, 2024. Awesome. So congested today. I slept for 19 hours today. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm bipolar, so my energy levels are very inconsistent. Some guys here. Accidentally skipped a page. I'd gotten a haircut this day, so I started off with some self-portraits because holy shit did I need a haircut. Just kind of starting off with my flesh dogs. There's not too much to note of. I don't have a lot of commentary, but I'll try to make this video entertaining. I don't know, I'll put Subway Surfers up on the screen if I need to. No. Done that before though. Make his ribs show. That's something that, and it's just weird writing. I think I was just writing a bit about the sketchbook and about how my day was going. I don't do as much writing. It's very hard for me to write because of the way I hold pens. I struggle with my writing has gotten worse actually. I really struggle with writing physically. I've been doing a lot of writing, but typically it's easier just to tippy tappy on a phone than write physically because my handwriting is just god awful. So these are kind of ugly. It's Greg and some brush pen. I covered this ugly drawing up with a little guy. There's Magnus being depressed. There's a lot of angsty Magnus stuff in here. There's a autism creature. I don't really draw much anymore. Some stars, weird stars, and some human heads. Some Magnus doing whatever, being angsty. More Magnus. This is an observation. I need to get caught up on observation. I've been so lazy. I recently started a sketchbook that I've made strictly for observation, at least to the best of my ability. Since I have a lot of sketchbooks right now, but anime Magnus and Johan, oh man. It's kind of ass. I am living with a fear that breaks me down. I don't remember what that was. I'm sorry for like how like I'm so congested today. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm so congested. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I've been depressed today. I've slept for so long. I'm just like fucking not in the mood. Yeah, and you're gonna see a lot of Magnus because I am still obsessed with him as we speak. I love this little guy right here. I love this little guy right here. He's this dude. Love the delicate line. It's very nice. I'm gonna go a little bit quicker. We have some pencil. The sketchbook likes pencil pretty much. It's pretty good. More Magnus. A lot of thumbnails. I do a lot of thumbnailing and planning in the sketchbook for like pieces. You may recognize some of these, like gripping the arm, and like I always wanted to draw him in kind of a contorted position. He's like gripping his arm in pain. You have no idea what you're doing to me. My handwriting is a lot better here. I can actually read this. Currently, my handwriting is just horrible because I've been depressed. More observation. I think I took this to, yeah, this was a coffee place, definitely. Yeah, and there I just drew as many people as I could. There's some Pine Martins. More Magnus. Weird little faces. Bro really visited his friend, if you know, you know. There's Magnus and Johan as anime characters again. There's I guess Catboy Jerma. He makes an appearance in here. Magnus is a fucked up, like, I think I tried to draw him in like the fucking clone. I don't know what this was. I think I tried to draw him in the Clone High art stuff. I don't know. Like, I guess I was trying to draw Magnus as like a weird like adult cartoon or some shit. I don't know. I have no idea. We got this was when I didn't sleep, which is the complete opposite of sleeping for 19 hours. This is when I didn't sleep for 19 hours and I made up shit like this and I needed to go to bed. I love these weird little creatures. I can't explain any of this now. Right before I went to bed, I made like a self-portrait because I was really like fucking delirious. And then the next day I was depressed and I couldn't fucking draw. Like I felt like shit. I have trouble holding pens sometimes. It's really difficult. We got some brush pen and some watercolor, and it's just like a bunch of creatures in my Sona. There's a tree. I love this tree. I was like really unhinged around this time. I have no idea what this is in reference to. Wise mystical tree, I guess. Alrighty, we got Magnus. This fucker. He never leaves my head. I know the house you live in. Yeah, but you don't know where I live. Fucking creature. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. And he's deep in thought. Magnus, Pine Martins, some mink. Just a bunch of weasel, because I really do see Magnus as like a weird little weasel character. I like this with the dog. Some Gordon and Hadrian, just being bros. Love them. It's a little bit of Joe. Some like weird little sooty looking little dogs. It's like a Sphinx. There's Spike. I'm just gonna act like you know my characters. That's with like any video. It's Neville, that's Fritz. Awesome. More Magnus. This was around the time where Greg was really difficult to draw and I couldn't explain why. I thought it was because I made his design too complicated, but I was just having such a hard time drawing him. There's a bunch of thumbnailing for stuff with Cole. Bunch of little watercolor, pencil stuff. I like drew these in pencil and then I just like went back with watercolor later. More Greg, creatures, bit of Hadrian. I like this page. It's probably one of my favorite pages. Just the way I colored the skin is very nice. I kind of fucked up on this one. I made him look really flushed and like bloody. That was an accident. But this is pretty good. He has like a nosebleed. And then I forgot to color I forgot to color Joe's like parts right here because he's black and tan, but I think this is funny, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. Everyone is so mean to me, and I deserve it because Joe is just pessimistic like that. Oh, there's Coma Cinema lyrics. Yeah, I was testing out some new pens, but these were way too thick. I don't like using super thick pens because I feel like you can't get a lot of detail with them. Kind of hated it and they bled. Pen doodles. More. Not telling you who these guys are. You're gonna have to figure that one out. Fritz. Me actually trying to draw a dog and not just like my weird like fictional dogs like him. I mean like real dogs. They are very idealized though. It's like a human dog head thing. There's this thing. I guess I was not horny. I was just like, I drew Magnus horny. I don't know what the fuck is edging. I'm too old for this shit. Like, I can't explain this. I don't know. Bro's eyes are bulging out of his skull. Oh, and this was when I was kind of wanting to do like a Salvatore study, which is an artist I really like. And I was gonna use Magnus, but just like thumbnailing, just kind of getting the composition. And then there's like a bit of color here with like watercolor. I did the Salvatore study like digitally, but this was like a concept I had. And I love these little tiny drawings here. I think they're really good. Little thumbnails, I love thumbnails. Need to do more. This is like way too green, but this was based off of a study. It's a soy jack. Magnus. Johann and Magnus. Don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah, just more thumbnailing. Poison Tree by Grouper. I was thinking about Goya's black paintings because I do like Goya. I love this creature. I think of it as a comet, but it's like a dog head. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. There's some car seat headrest looking motherfuckers. You'll see them. This was on the draw with me. Just like this this group of pages. Yeah. I remember having a really fun time with this page, even though the drawings aren't necessarily good to my standards, but it's Gaspardo and Hadrian and a bunch of other characters. I don't know. I got some more stuff here with blue pen and black pen. Just like weird little funky doodles. This like weird cat creature. I have some more things with this like dog. Really weird. I was struggling to draw dogs that day because their heads are really like, this is really bad. I hate this. There's Fritz and he's in a car. Covered this up because I hated the muddy watercolor look. This is Magnus and he's colored. I'm kind of covered up this though. I like this. This page is kind of mid. It's just a bunch of yellow guys. We have an observation right here. Well, I was at a restaurant and I hated every second of it because it was way too overcrowded and it was really hot. Don't know what the fuck these are. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain what this is right here. This is a guy. I like this guy and I like this guy with the paws. These are cute. This is like some whippets. I don't know who these people are, but they were in my head. Oh yeah, these are some wolves. Tried to draw wolves like I used to back in like fucking when I was like a kid. I don't know. Fish kissing each other. These weird like little pen doodle weird stuff. Figures. More of this weird stuff. It's Victor and Adam. I don't draw them very much. With little lines, designs, little squigglies. There's another wolf. Try drawing some more wolves. I was trying to practice shading with ballpoint pen, just trying to make really light strokes and then making really dark strokes. Just kind of with value. Some blue marker and red marker Awesome. We got Magnus, and he's got hand gestures. I like this drawing. It's him, it's only him. Magnus and Brian, awesome. Head dent from wearing headphones, I guess, I don't know. And then there's Morty, a rare Morty, saying, I baked some fresh lasagna. And then Joe, his inner Garfield, comes out and he's like, oh my God. Why did I draw that? I was talking about why did I draw the same face from the previous page, like this, like front facing. Why did I was struggling. Not gonna say who this is. You'll have to figure it out on your own. I was testing out some pens. More of this, it's like a dude here. Some guys, this furry creature, Fritz, some blue pen, figures. More dog-headed faces, more figures. Another figures, that's a penis, boobs. Oh man. This was when I was like hyperventilating, I guess, I don't know. I like drew a character hyperventilating, and then we have like some weird horses. There's them, they're tiny. There's Magnus holding, this is like his hands, and he's holding a cup. He's like really flexible, as you can see. He takes yoga, I don't know. There he is like holding the cup and gripping it. I was trying to do like a weird force perspective, I guess, I don't know, dude. There's a goat. There's a goat. I'm really bad at drawing goats because the way their faces are structured is just like really hard. We got some watercolor here. Yeah, it was fucking lyrics. Yeah, I was really, yeah. I was having so much trouble drawing, but I was just like, I need to get my emotions out. So this is my Sona going through angsty situations. You have no idea what you're doing to me. Yeah, we ended off kind of nearing the end with some brush pen. Another figure sitting in a position. So Fusa, more Magnus. He's so fun to draw. Magnus and Brian sharing a bed and hating each other. Yeah, I was trying like a weird like scratchy art style, just like trying to like see how I could hold the pen and like move it back and forth to create like scratchiness. I get a little bit better at it. I love this. I love how angular this is. More of this scratchy art style. Rose holding up, I think he's pointing, or it's a middle finger, I don't know. More of this, like a winged creature. This dude, that guy. This kind of looks like a Pokemon for some reason, I swear to God. I don't even play Pokemon. It's like a hare, from what I can remember. Thinking, sinking, feeling, I guess. Love these guys. Yeah, I was just trying to finish it up. It's like a fur thing with a skull. Some watercolor, even though it's really muddy. Some blue and yellow pages, creatures, and lastly some creatures. And then it's done. And I did some marker swatching because my birthday happened recently and I got some Ohuhu markers for my birthday, not sponsored, but those are nice. It's be fun to doodle in. That's it for this sketchbook. I guess I could give like a little sneak peek of my current one, even though I haven't fully like broken it in yet, but I kind of ended up getting a bunch of sketchbooks at once. So it's like fucking, I have a lot to fill, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. This is my current sketchbook besides sketchbook 12 that I'm trying to finish, and besides the many other ones I'm trying to finish. But you'll notice my implement of marker. These are some pretty cool pages I did recently. And I also have, I'm kind of taking an interest in smaller sketchbooks. So I have like this little memo pad I got at Daiso, and I've just been filling that with tiny little doodles, and I want to do it like on the go. So like when I'm at places, I can just whip it out and have it. This was like one of the first pages I did with the alcohol markers. I love how it looks. A lot of my like weird guys and like creatures often take inspiration from medieval art. And I think it's really interesting. There's a fucking burger. Okay. I do love medieval art, so I take a lot of inspiration from that for drawing my weird monsters and creatures. More weird guys. This is like some venti stuff. I don't know. Spelled throw wrong. Holy shit. This, I barely broken this in, but it's just nice to have. I could put it in my pocket or wallet or whatever. Awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching. Glad you stuck around. I'll go back to working away in my measly existence. I don't fucking know. Bye, chat.
Hey, get up, baby!